Week 13. What a week it was for TJ Watt. Let's put this in perspective. A week ago today, we were telling you he's on the COVID reserve list after testing positive. By Friday, we reported he had tested negative. By Saturday, he had tested negative again. He was activated, didn't practice all week, and had 3.5 sacks. And Shereen, he quietly is on pace with 16 sacks, a career high, in only 10 games played this year for 24. If he plays in each of the next 5 and plays like he has in the first 10. 24 would be a record with no Brett Favre aided asterisk. That would be something if TJ Watt would pull that off.
Oh, no question, Mike. And he was terrific. And, you didn't expect to see that after being on the COVID list. Guys don't just come off that COVID list and play like he played. He did it. He obviously was running around in his yard and trying to stay in shape. He's also taken the lead, Mike, in that Defensive Player of the Year category. I think he's ahead of Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett right at this moment. I would vote for him and have Myles second and Micah Parsons third. Of course, you only vote for one, but right now TJ Watt would win my vote, and I think he would win most votes at this point.
I think the real question is this. If he sets the record and the Steelers make the playoffs, and they're 0-2 when he doesn't play, does he get MVP votes?
You'd have to consider him, especially, there's no clear favorite right now, right? I mean, it would probably be Kyler Murray, but he missed 3 games, and they went 2-1 in the 3 games he missed. So, absolutely, I think you've got to consider him right now if they make the playoffs and if he plays like he's played all season in the 10 games that he's played.
I think if the Cardinals get the 1 seed and the Steelers get in and Watt sets the record, and that's 3 fairly, I don't want to say huge ifs, but things got to line up just right. If that would happen, maybe TJ Watt. Now, if it's the Buccaneers as the 1 seed, Tom Brady's the MVP. Here's where it gets interesting. If the Packers are the 1 seed and if TJ Watt sets the record, because that's when you're going to have this, people aren't going to vote for Aaron Rodgers because he lied about his vaccination status. Well, it gives the voters reasonable cover to snub Rodgers on the merits because TJ Watt has done something historic. That's how Adrian Peterson wrested it away from Peyton Manning 9 years ago. He almost broke the single-season rushing record. If T.J. Watt does break the single-season sack record, a record's been in place for 20 years. My God, it's been that long. I think if the Steelers make the playoffs, they have to make the playoffs. But if they make the playoffs and he does that, other than Tom Brady and the Bucs being the 1 seed and Brady then being the MVP, I think Watt's got a good chance.
I think he's got a great chance, Mike. And if memory serves, 3 defensive players have won that award in history and 1 special teams player. Of course, that was Mark Mosley the year he won it. But it would be significant. And I think it would take that, breaking that record and doing it in a significant manner. And he's going to do it in under 17 games. So you can't say, well, it was done in 17 games because he's missed all those games. He's at 10 games right now. He's missed enough games. And I think if he does it, he's going to do it in less than 16 games, Mike.
Alan Page in 1971 was the first, and Lawrence Taylor in 1986 was number 2. And I still don't know. I still don't understand.
And
I can't comprehend how.
Only 2?
That's it. Kicker Mark Mosley in 1982, the strike-shortened season of 9. Well, it kind of feels like J.J. Watt won it at one point because they were trying so damn hard
maybe that's it.
To position him to do it. And what helped him was the splash of offense, where he was getting some touchdowns, some attention that way. TJ, if he does it, is going to do it strictly defensively like Taylor and Alan Page did.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.